Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag Please be seated.
Promise to be thoughtful,
honest, compassionate,
and trustworthy
when performing the duties
of a City of Madison firefighter.
As a City of Madison firefighter,
I will demonstrate
a high level of personal integrity.
I promise to be courteous to my coworkers
and to respect them
for who they are.
I recognize and accept
my role and responsibility
In maintaining
the outstanding reputation
of this great organization.
I promise to support
the Constitution and laws
of the United States
and the state of Wisconsin,
the Charter of the City of Madison, and the rules and regulations of
the City of Madison Fire Department.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our celebration of Class 60. This is a great day. This is an exciting day. This is one of the best days of the year when we graduate a recruit class. And I'm going to step aside for a minute and say, as great as the video was, I think watching the looks on your faces watching that video was maybe even better. The size of the attendance tonight is fantastic. And what that really reflects is the size of the family that's joining the Madison Fire Department family. So to all of you, for better or worse, you're now part of this as well. So welcome. Thank you for being here. I want to say thank you to everybody for giving your time with us this evening. Those of you that are watching online, in the stations, wherever you may be, thank you. This is a big deal tonight as we watch our class of fire and EMS recruits move into the ranks of probationary firefighter EMTs and join the City of Madison family. For those of us in the room that have had the privilege of going through this ourselves, I don't think there is a one of us that will not forget this experience. And so what they are all getting to experience and enjoy this evening is going to be a marker in their careers among many more to come. As we prepare to honor and recognize the hard work of Class 60 and all they've done, I do think it's imperative that we pause for a moment and thank those that have made this happen. As with many things in the fire service, today would not happen without a lot of work from a lot of hands from a lot of folks throughout the entire organization. So I want to pause, and I'll start out right away. Dan Smith, I don't know if you're here, but for his fantastic video work that you've seen already and you're going to see more of, just hats off and amazing. The unsung heroes, our administrative team, Denise, Heidi, Brent, Dawn, Andrea, Erica, Jessica, Aaron, Tony, and Chris. The contributions of that group literally made this class happen. We couldn't have done it without you. It wouldn't have happened without you. And thank you. It's a crowded room, so I can't see you all wherever you are. Cynthia, our fantastic PIO, thank you. MFD's leadership team, the entire team has made significant contributions in a myriad of ways, again, integral to us being here today. In particular, however, at this juncture, I want to take a moment and highlight a few additional personnel. I'm going to ask them to stand. They didn't know I was going to do this. They're not going to be happy with me for doing it. But I'd like to start out, Division Chief of Fire Training, Jeff Larson. Could you stand, please? Thank you. Division Chief of EMS Training, Chris Hamas. Please stand. Captain of the EMS Division, Alan Greenlee. Please stand. Thanks to each of you for your dedication, your efforts, and most of all, your time in preparing our recruits for today. As many of you may have noticed, particularly those on our team already, there's one person I have not yet mentioned, and that's Recruit Academy Captain Brian Lofi. Captain Lofi is truly the person that takes all of this work and weaves it together and has made the priority to find success in this class, and specifically the success for each one of these individuals. It's been his highest priority, not for weeks, but for months. Captain Brian Lofi, where did you disappear to? There he is, trying to hide around the corner. Thank you. With that, I would like to formally introduce Captain Lofi, as he has the honor of recognizing the rest of the Academy staff who did just an absolutely tremendous job and gave of themselves equally in the success of this class. To all of the instructors, truly thank you. Captain Lofi.
Thank you, Chief Carbon. Good evening and welcome to the commencement ceremony of Madison Fire Department Recruit Class 60. My name is Brian Lofi. I'm the captain of the Fire Training Division. The training staff and I have had the honor to help prepare these recruits for their service to the City of Madison and Madison Fire Department. Becoming a firefighter is not an easy task, as the recruits, their families, and everyone in uniform will attest. There's the physical aspect to the job, requiring recruits to work in turnout gear for as many as 8 hours. There's the mental toughness that tests each individual's personal drive to do what is necessary at any time to get the job done. The Recruit Academy training officers spend more than 900 hours preparing these recruits to serve the City of Madison. These training officers are a group of the finest, most dedicated experts who made the success of Class 60 their mission. I'm honored to present the Madison Fire Department Recruit Training Staff. Please stand as I say your name. Chief Larson. Lieutenant Hagan. Lieutenant Hessling, Lieutenant Phillipson, Engineer Knockreiner, Firefighter Paramedic Texador, Firefighter Samaski, Firefighter Klinkscale, in charge of fitness for the Academy, Firefighter Will Boone. Thank you. In charge of EMS for the Academy, Captain A.J. Greenlee and Lieutenant Anderson. Each week on Wednesdays, the EMS training staff provided MFD-specific lecture and hands-on education. Class 60, and I would like to thank Captain Greenlee, Lieutenant Anderson, Firefighter Paramedic Erdman, Firefighter Bagansky could not make it, Firefighter Paramedic Dinkel, and Firefighter Paramedic Griesmeyer. She could not make it as well. Thank you. The City of Madison recognizes the importance of protective service and continues to commit the resources needed to assure the safety to the community. Please welcome Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway.
Hello, everyone. It's great to see you all here. I want to start by recognizing Council Vice President Jeanette Figueroa Cole is here. Thank you so much for joining us, Madam Vice President. And I want to thank the entire council as well for their support of the fire service and the continuing needs and work that they do. Congratulations, all of you. You did it. Yeah. I will admit, I have no idea how hard it is to go through the academy. I see the pieces of it, I see the videos, I see you guys out there doing the hard work, and I can only imagine what a tremendous experience it is. And so I hope that you all feel really good about sitting here on this stage tonight and making this transition into the next piece of your service. And I want to say thank you for your dedication. I want to say thank you for wanting to be of service to your community, and not just for what you have done, but what you will do for our community going forward. We are a better place because of people like you. And that's true for the entire fire service. So everybody who's here, who's a part of the fire department, thank you. Thanks to the command staff for your leadership. Thanks to the training staff for getting these guys ready to go and getting them to a place where we're all confident that they're going to be able to take care of us when we need them. I really appreciate it. I know it's not an easy job. I also want to say thank you to the families. First of all, thank you for being here to help us celebrate, because this is a celebration. I won't steal President Mitchell's lines, but this is a celebration, and it's made better by you being here to participate in it. But more importantly, I want to say thank you for the support that you've given these folks as they went through the academy and the hard work that they had to do. I know it was long hours. I know that it means that they may not have been home when they previously would have been home, or maybe they were home but they were studying really hard and not able to do some of the other fun things that you might have wanted to do with them. So thank you for putting up with that. But most important of all, thank you for the support that you will give them going forward. Being a firefighter is not an easy job, and it is only possible with support from you all, the families. And so thank you for the safe space that you will give them when they've had a hard day. Thanks for the encouragement when they need it, and for being a place that they can come to and count on for support. I really appreciate it, and I know the entire city appreciates the fact that you are, in fact, serving with these folks. And it's not mine to say, but I'm pretty sure that you all are now a part of the Madison Fire family, so watch out, get used to it. I'm always excited at these events to welcome folks onto Team City, because as much as they are joining Team Fire, becoming part of the fire department, they're also joining Team City. And the work that you do every day, certainly you'll be working with your colleagues in fire, but you'll also be working with your colleagues across the city, whether that's folks in building inspection or in the police department or folks in planning or streets. We collaborate across city agencies on a regular basis. And so I encourage you to get to know the other folks who work for the city and the agencies that you will be working with, and to know that you can count on them just like they are going to count on you to do your jobs. There's a lot of wonderful collaborations that take place with the fire department and the rest of Team City, and I just want to call out one of them, which is the CARES work that we do, the mental health crisis work, and that's a collaboration between the fire department and public health and folks at the county and in the community, and we are all better for that service existing. So I encourage you to look for places to collaborate to make our work better. I just want to say again how much I appreciate the work that you've put in, and to congratulate you on starting a really exciting, definitely challenging, not going to lie, but really exciting career. And I wish you all the success in the world, and I hope that you stick with us here in the fire department and on Team City until you're ready to retire. We're certainly going to need you, and I'm really excited to see the work that you're going to do in the rest of your careers. Thank you, and congratulations again.
Thank you, Mayor. Now I would like to introduce President Greer of the Police and Fire Commission.
Good evening. Congratulations. I am William Greer. I am the president of the Madison Police and Fire Commission, and I'm here tonight on behalf of the commission to congratulate and to thank the members of this recruit class upon the successful completion of their training. Now begins another part of their inclusion in our city's services. I, as a member of this community for some time, appreciate all of the servants of this city who dedicate their time and their efforts to make my home safer, healthier, and more inclusive. I'd also like to add my thanks to that of the mayor, to the families, and the friends of these recruits who supported them through this process. Now, the really important and significant part of your career is launched. We on the commission will support you in whatever way we can. And I want to say on behalf of my fellow commissioners that we wish you a long, safe, and productive career. Thank you.
Thank you, President Greer. The leadership of our IAFF Local 311 union tirelessly pursues equitable working conditions, supports its membership, and works with the department leadership to provide the highest standard of care to our community. Please welcome Firefighters Local 311 President Malin Mitchell.
That's a big dude, ain't it? He played football for UW and in the NFL for a number of years, and I challenged him not too long ago to a football standoff where he would be on the offensive line, I'd be on the defensive line, and we'd go at each other. He declined. Scared. Well, welcome everybody. My name is Malin Mitchell. As Clink said, I'm president of Firefighters Local 311. And on behalf of Vice President Sherry, our Secretary Treasurer, Pete Friedrichs, I almost said Ted Higgins, Pete Friedrichs, and our 530 plus members of Local 311, including our affiliates, we welcome you to the 60th graduating class of Local 311, or Madison Fire Department, I'm sorry. I'd like to start off by thanking our training staff. You've heard from Brian Lofi, our captain. He does an outstanding job. He always says after every academy, this is his last one, and that was like 10 academies ago. But he is the right person for a job. He does dedicates and changes his life upside down for a number of weeks, months to do that, and it shows, and he puts a lot of time in it. So thank you, Brian, and thank you to the entire training staff as well. Congratulations to group class 60. This is kind of like your 21st birthday. You always remember it, but you'll never get it back again. So enjoy this moment. To the families, thank you for being here. Thank you for all your support of these fine recruits. They had a heck of a academy, but they made it, right? And this is a showing of a culmination of your work as well as your work as families, because I know it's tough at home to go through all those weeks of training. So congrats to Class 60 on meeting expectations. You know, the fire chief and the city of Madison and our command staff, they rolled the red carpet for you. You got to have cake later. You got strawberry water. You know, when I came on the job in 1997, our graduation was in the bay, the garage of Station 8, where we had to clean up the apparatus bay and the oil and everything off the floor before we actually had our graduation, but I'm not bitter. Speaking of my academy, I want to tell a quick story. Since we are at a place, and it's somewhat apropos this story, because my recruit academy, I think it was the first couple weeks, and tomorrow, we all know, is a national holiday or a state holiday in Wisconsin, opening of deer gun season, however you say it. I'll tell you a little story. When I first started academy, it was around this time, and I was sitting next to my classmate, my colleague, my desk mate, and he said, "You know what, Mitchell? We got to get you out hunting." He goes, "It's great, man. You'll love it. You're out in the great outdoors. The air is clean, crisp, fresh, cold air." And he said, "It'll be great. We'll go out there. We'll leave on Thursday or Friday. We'll get to the camp. We'll set up. We'll drink some whiskey, and we'll get up very early to go hunting." He goes, "It's a great time. I'll let you use one of my rifles. And at the end of the day, what's brown is down." So I looked at him, and I looked at myself. Let's just say I did not go hunting with him. The kid laughed too. I like that. So congrats again on your hard work, on your future dedication to this great community, this great city. I love the city of Madison. I live here. And to your fellow brothers and sisters of the MFD, who you'll be supporting, and they will in turn be supporting you. Many ask what this job is all about. And for me, I have just one thing to say, and that is that this job is about people. This job is about the people we serve in our community, the people that we serve with, our brothers and sisters of the MFD, and it's also about you, the people that you go home to. To me, it's one of the best jobs in the world, if not the best job in the world. And I believe you're lucky to be on one of the greatest departments in our country. But make no mistake, this job is serious. We respond to our community, we respond to the citizens of Madison on the worst days of their lives. And when they're at their worst, we have to be at our best. There's a great quote that I read at every graduation because I think it's important. It comes from a chief from FD&Y, a storied chief that wrote many books about the fire service and about many things within the fire service. And he said, and I quote, "I have no ambition in this world but one, and that is to be a firefighter. The position may in the eyes of some appear to be a lowly one, but we who know the work which the firefighter has to do believe that this is a noble calling. Our proudest moment is to save lives. Under the impulse of such thoughts, the nobility of the occupation thrills us and stimulates us to deeds of daring, even of supreme sacrifice," unquote. So now you will actually start doing things for the community. Now you have a direct impact on the community and those that we serve. In my opinion, even though you had academy and it's tough, in my opinion, your career starts today. In the stations, there is no red carpet, and if there is, you should be vacuuming it. But in the stations, it's just hard work. But this is your career, and you're going to choose your path. And I believe you're all up to the task. We had actually a lot of stations. They started a newer program. I guess it's been going on for a number of years, but where the recruits actually come and spend a day in the firehouse. And we were lucky to have 3 recruits at Station 1, where I worked, right down the road here. And we had 3 recruits from Class 60. We had Casey, 1. We had Ryan. He's kind of serious guy. And we had another Casey. We called him Casey 2. And Casey Dolphin, right? Yes, sir. Casey Dolphin, last name Dolphin. And he was sitting at our table we didn't have enough room at the firefighters' table, so he got the opportunity to sit with the officers and the chief. And he was quiet, kind of nervous, sitting directly across from me, so I was trying to get him to talk a little bit, trying to get him to say some things. So I told him, I said, you know what, Casey Dolphin? I said, my wife actually speaks Dolphin. And he said, nothing. But I could tell by his face, he's wondering, what the hell am I talking about, that my wife can speak Dolphin? So I told him, I said, well, why, just the other week, I told my wife, I said, hey, by the way, there's about 5 or 6 firefighters, single firefighters from the station going to Las Vegas over Christmas break. And I said, they asked me to come. So I'm thinking about going. I said, what do you think if I go to Vegas with those guys? She responded by saying, That's Dolphin. You guys thought I was going somewhere else with that, didn't you? So one piece of advice I'll give you, I'll wrap up. I promise, Chief Carmen, I'm wrapping up. One piece of advice I'll give you is what my first lieutenant, Lieutenant McKenzie, told me. And he said, I have one rule for you, and that is to know your job. And I said, well, what does that mean? He says, well, I want you to know your job, not only on the job, but know your job and your responsibilities and your commitment that you made to the city when you take this oath off the job. You're always a firefighter no matter where you go. Whether you have the uniform on, the Class A, the Class B, or just a Madison Fire Department t-shirt on or civilian clothes. You're always looked upon to help, and you're always looked upon as a firefighter. So I'll tell you, always remember you have the best job in the world. Remember that feeling you have now wearing those Class A's. Don't let that go. And remember that pride and ownership you feel right now for the rest of your career. You came in as individuals, and now you will leave as a team. So welcome to the team. Welcome to the first days of the rest of your lives in the fire service. And I'll tell you this in closing, have your fellow firefighters back, and they will have yours. And I can tell you as Firefighters 311 president, we have your backs. So enjoy every minute, every position you have within the department, because it goes fast. I've been on 27 years and it's flown by. There's nothing better than being part of something that's bigger than yourselves. So never let the pressure outweigh the pleasure. Be strong, be you, be safe, and enjoy.
Thank you, President Mitchell. In 2022, Chief Carbon was appointed Chief of the Madison Fire Department. Class 60 is part of Chief Carbon's first hiring process. Please again welcome Fire Chief Christopher Carbon.
All right, well, it's always a tough act to follow. Thank you, President Mitchell. I'm going to start out, I'm going to try to be very brief. You're going to have to call me on it in a couple of minutes, but I want to start out and just let you know how impressed I've been with this group as I've been able to interact with them from start to finish. I actually made a reference to them when we were talking that our names are tied together now for their careers, and they're going to get to decide whether that's a good or a bad thing. But for me, it's a really special thing to watch them literally come through the hiring process and then go through each segment of this academy. To be at the point where they're at today, it's truly impressive. So we've had a lot of talks along the way. I've popped in, had the opportunity to share some things with them and hear from them. Yesterday morning was one of those opportunities as well. We covered a lot of ground. I don't think I need to say a whole lot more to them and talk with them, but I'm going to highlight a few of the points. So, Class 60, what you can control: attitude, effort, and perspective. Remember, we're celebrated for our effort, not for our achievements. The profession is amazing. This department is phenomenal. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. What you can provide: service, selflessness, and remember that sworn oath to provide the service. Give of yourself. Share yourself. Give more than you take. And simply, like we've always heard, make the place better than when you found it. This is really tough having them behind me this time, I'm just going to share. You're all driven by the desire to serve. We've talked about this. This is what we saw in you. This is why you're here with us today. This is why you were selected for this class. So you're driven by the desire to serve. Just simply remember that. How do you do it? Consistency, hard work, dedication, and attention to detail. As I said, remind yourself what it is that brought you through this long process from application until today. What brought you to the stage today? And then do it over and over and over again through the next 30 years of your career with the Madison Fire Department. Maybe the best advice I can give you is to watch those around you. What sets this fire department apart from many others, in my biased opinion, it's the people. It's truly the people that make up this organization. If you watch and learn, model yourself over the actions of your colleagues, you'll be in great shape. We can look all around this agency. In fact, I can look along the back wall, and in 5 minutes, I can give you 1 million examples of what it means to be a firefighter and what it means to serve the city. So watch your colleagues, learn from your colleagues. They're going to show you the way. And the phrase that I stole yesterday, make your bed. All right, make your bed. Ask yourself these questions in a year, in 5 years, in 10 years. What kind of firefighter are you going to be? Are you going to be the firefighter that you would want to help you next year, 5 years, 10 years? Can your crew count on you next year, 5 years, 10 years from now? So, while I welcome you to the Madison Fire Department, I'm going to challenge you. I want to challenge you to live up to the reputation of this phenomenal organization. There's a lot of history here. There's a lot of firefighters that have come through and have made this place what it is. Be a part of that. But don't just live up to the reputation. Remember, we brought you here to make us even better, and we believe in you to do that. Each of you has something unique to offer us, to share with Madison Fire Department, to share with the city of Madison. You've got different talents, personalities, backgrounds, perspectives. We want every one of them. You've all taken a different path to be here today. So use it. We look forward to it. If you can do this, if you can embrace this idea, if you can take advantage of this opportunity, I guarantee you're going to have a rich and fulfilling career. You're not going to look back, and there's no question about it. Really briefly, I should say, to the crowd, to your families, to your friends, to your colleagues, to your loved ones out here, for those of you for which the fire service is new, this probably feels like a tremendously big leap. Maybe it's a little bit scary, maybe there's unknowns. So I typically say this, I'm going to say most of the graduations I've been able to be a part of, which is only a few thus far. But I share this because I mean it and it means something to me. I want all of you to know that I and this leadership team care deeply about your loved ones and about your firefighters. They're in good hands. They're going to be well cared for. We're invested in their success. We're invested in their well-being. We're invested in their safety. But what makes this place unique is that Firefighters Local 311 truly cares about your firefighters as well. And they're invested in the success, the well-being, and the safety. And then take it a step further, and the mayor certainly mentioned it as well. The city of Madison, from the mayor's office to the council to the community at large, is invested in this fire department and supports this fire department and wants us to succeed, to be well cared for, and to have safety and security. And when we all come together with that same mission and those same objectives, and we work collaboratively to achieve that, I hope that gives you some peace and some security to know that your loved ones are going to do everything they can to serve this city, and the city is going to serve your loved ones. So I'm excited for every one of you. We're getting close to the fun part of tonight. I'm excited for the city of Madison and for this fire department. I look forward to each and every one of you forging your own pathways, enjoying a phenomenal career. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chief Carbon. Recruits, please exit the stage. Former FDNY Fire Chief Edward Croker stated, "When a person becomes a firefighter, their greatest act of bravery has been accomplished. What they do after that is all in the line of work." Please sit back and enjoy a peek into the life at the Recruit Academy.
Med 7 on location, showing a single-story residential house on the shoulder side. Med 7.
that unit, you got a section, let's go. Let's go, team! Let's go!
You got it. Hold in there.
Attaboy. Let's go!
Much thanks to AE Dan Smith for putting countless hours filming, flying the drone, and putting together that great video for Class 60. So thank you, Dan. Man, there's a lot of you guys. All right. The Ron Schmelzer Award is given in fond memory of Chief Ron Schmelzer, who served the Madison Fire Department for 27 years from 1966 to 1993. He started as a young firefighter and worked his way to division chief, exemplifying passion, pride, honor, and integrity. Class 60 voted on a recruit that showed passion, pride, honor, and integrity, and always put Class 60 members first. After multiple votes, a tie was confirmed. I'm proud to announce Class 60's Ron Schmelzer Award recipients, recruits Beatty and Reinflesch.
Good evening. I am Ryan Beatty, and it is an incredible honor to be the first Ron Schmelzer Co-Award winner in the long and tenured history of the Madison Fire Department. In truth, there should be 24 co-award winners. First, I would like to thank all the training staff for the continuous effort and dedication of their time, especially after hours, to make us the best recruits possible. I know Class 60 never made it easy, but your patience, passion, and knowledge helped immensely. Thank you for continuing to push us daily to be our best selves. I think I speak for all Class 60 when I say none of us could have thought we would have been running the stairs at Camp Randall in the driving rain, crawling through stud spaces in a smoky abandoned building, or hoisting tires at the top of the roof prop balcony. It is safe to say you got everything out of us. Any success we have in our individual careers after today is all thanks to the training staff. I would also like to thank all of my classmates. Anything we accomplished was done as a team. I am forever grateful to have been partnered with each and every one of you. I truthfully would not be standing here tonight without each and every one of you. You all taught me something every day, and some of you are the greatest, hardest working men and women I've had the honor of meeting. I remember on orientation day, June 13th, which seems so long ago, we were filling out paperwork that required 3 emergency contacts. I had to ask if it was all right if I only listed 2 people. I'm confident I won't ever have that problem again.
I'm Spencer Reinflesh, and Recruit 80 is absolutely correct when he says that we would not be here if it were not for the teamwork put in by every single one of us. Class 60 is one of, if not the biggest classes to go through Madison Fire Academy. And on top of that, we as Class 60 came in with 24 and graduated with 24. This is not a common occurrence to have all recruits make it through the entire academy, especially one lasting 22 weeks. That speaks volumes that no matter how hard things got and as much as we pushed, as much as they pushed us, we always had each other's backs and left no one behind. And now that we're at this point, I can say that we also never lost our flag, for those who know what that means. Ryan is correct that there were many days that seemed never ending and felt as though November 17th would never arrive, and yet here, all 24 of us stand. It could have been something as simple as words of encouragement, or even someone physically picking you up and getting you through one more evolution and one more day. We are honored to be standing here with Recruit Class 60, knowing that they voted for us to represent the Ron Schmelzer Award. But again, I'll repeat, I wouldn't be here without the support of every single one of them and everything that they brought to the table. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. No class would be complete without recognizing the class valedictorian. I am pleased to present Class 60's valedictorian, Recruit Yozam.
I'd like to begin by also thanking the training staff. Their dedication and commitment to Class 60 will be reflected for years to come in the knowledge they've imparted on us. We're all significantly better at our profession thanks to their efforts. Whether it was staying late to help us perfect our skills or providing us with lessons they've learned throughout their careers, it's already proven invaluable. So thank you. Next, I would like to take the time to acknowledge those of you in the audience. I'm speaking for each member of Class 60 when I say we could not have done it without you. Our family and our friends are an enormous part of why we are sitting on this stage today. Whether it was lending an ear during stressful times or picking up more of the slack at home during our long days, we appreciate all you have done to help us reach this milestone. Finally, I would like to address my peers of Class 60. Looking back 22 weeks ago to our first day together, I remember everyone introducing themselves. Each of us standing up to tell the rest of the group where they were from and a short description of their background. The further we made it through the room, the more apparent it became that this was an incredible group of individuals. As a class, we have NCAA athletes, multiple tours of duty serving our country overseas, an astonishing amount of higher education, and decades of firefighting and EMS experience. While all this was impressive in its own right, it was the way all those backgrounds meshed together to make our class successful over the next 6 months. Throughout the academy, we've been reminded how rare it is for a class to graduate with all the recruits it started with. Our ability to accomplish that feat is a perfect representation of our class and the cohesion we've built. While our time together comes to a close, do not forget what we've built these past 22 weeks. Enjoy the success we are celebrating tonight, but do not let it distract you from what comes next. We will each continue to be challenged throughout our careers, and when that happens, remember to lean on your fellow classmates from Class 60. Congratulations to each one of you, and I can't wait to see what the next chapter has in store for us. Thank you.
It is time-honored tradition within the fire service to have your badge pinned on you by someone who has played an important role in your life. At this time, I'd like to invite those who are pinning badges to come forward and meet Engineer Knockreiner and Firefighter Paramedic Texador to the right on the ramp. Family and friends, please feel free to head up front to get a picture. Class 60's first assignment was to write an excerpt about why they wanted to be a City of Madison firefighter. While the recruits are getting their badges pinned, part of these excerpts will be read. Recruit Brandon Aker will be pinned by his wife, Jen. Aker wrote, "Someone who is motivated, that gets to work early, ready to learn, train, and build as a team. These are all the qualities that I feel a Madison firefighter should possess. I look forward to displaying these qualities every day throughout my career for the City of Madison." Recruit Aker will be assigned to Station 3 on the C shift. Recruit Casey Dolphin will be pinned by his wife, Madeline King. Dolphin wrote, "I am grateful to have been given the opportunity to be part of all of the wonderful services that the MFT provides for the community in order to not only be a part of it, but to excel as a firefighter. I think you need to be compassionate, have integrity, and be reliable. I look forward to the mentorship of my future colleagues and to be part of something much larger than myself." Firefighter Dolphin will be assigned to Station 14 on the A shift. Recruit Dennis Fuller will be pinned by family friends Jen and Sarah Richardson, Whitney Morales, and Charles and Ariel Pratt. Fuller wrote, "I believe in people. I put helping others over everything. I believe in treating others better than I wish to be treated. Having a career with the Madison Fire Department is going to help me further my desire to help make our community a better place." Firefighter Dennis Fuller will be assigned to Station 10 on the A shift. Gabby Grandin will be pinned by her sister Maddie. Grandin wrote, "I want to take on the role of a public servant who could provide for my community, give back to the community that has provided for me, and to care for and protect the community that has looked out for me in turn. I wouldn't be who I am today without the City of Madison community." Firefighter Gabby Grandin will be assigned to Station 5 on the A shift. Nathan Daniels Young will be pinned by his aunt, Amanda. Young wrote, I was inspired to join the Madison Fire Department because I continually came back to firefighting as one of the things that have gotten me the most fulfillment in my life. I joined a volunteer department when I was 17 and was immediately given a sense of purpose that I have not found anywhere else. I look forward to getting started and fulfilling the sense of purpose that I could not find while in college. Firefighter Nathan Daniel Zunk will be assigned to Station 6 on the A shift. Spencer Reinflesh will be pinned by his parents, Gary and Wendy. Reinflesh wrote, having the opportunity to help others is already a dream career, and doing that in my hometown amplifies it even more. The eagerness to be there for my community, proactively and preventively to help residents, and the foundation of compassion all are apparent when looking at the Madison Fire Department. I cannot wait to grow and learn to better partake in that. Firefighter Spencer Reinflesh will be assigned to Station 7 on the C shift. Recruit Chris Schmid will be pinned by his wife Jessica and son Owen. Schmid wrote, I realize how passionate I am about helping people when they need it the most. Although challenging, I knew that this career would be rewarding in so many ways. I always knew that eventually I wanted to join the Madison Fire Department and serve the community of Madison. Someday working for the Madison Fire Department also allows me to continue to help people and serve the community I grew up in. Firefighter Chris Schmid will be assigned to Station 2 on the C shift. Recruit Alex Trollope will be pinned by his wife Amy. Trollope wrote, I was inspired to join the City of Madison Fire Department as it will be an honorable career that I will take pride in. Madison is a great community of diverse backgrounds that I look forward to helping and learning from. Overall, I see this as being an experience of a lifetime with a team of great professionals to help everyone that is in need. Firefighter Alex Trollope will be assigned to Station 7 on the B shift.
Bravo, platoon. Beatty, what platoon is that?
It's the best platoon, sir.
Thank you, Beatty. Bryce Anderson will be pinned by his fiancee, Lauren. Anderson wrote, Madison firefighters are held to a high standard on and off duty, which is something I've looked up to and sought in my life by treating others with respect and being eager to learn. I am proud to be achieving my dream of becoming a firefighter for the City of Madison, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to work with and learn from each member of the Madison Fire Department. Firefighter Bryce Anderson will be assigned to Station 12 on the A shift. Ryan Beatty will be pinned by his mentor, Eric Thiel. Beatty wrote, "I want to be challenged to continually grow as both a firefighter and person day in and day out. I have desired to work for the Madison Fire Department ever since I knew that I wanted to be a career firefighter. I know that this is the department that will push me to be the best I can be." Firefighter Beatty will be assigned to Station 2 on the A shift. Michael Green will be pinned by his wife, Liz Green. I have been inspired by the men and women working in the fire service from a very young age. It was a dream to be just like them. As I grow older, that dream became a goal, and I knew that the Madison Fire Department was the organization that I wanted to work for, and getting the opportunity to serve the community would be a great honor and privilege. Firefighter Green will be assigned to Station 9 on the A shift. Trammell Lyons will be pinned by his wife Carly and his son Brooks.
Hey, Brooks. Hi.
Lyons wrote, "I was inspired to become employed by the Madison Fire Department because I believe MFD provides their employees with every opportunity to become the best possible version of themselves. I believe that in a career such as firefighting, it is easy to get discouraged and complacent due to the stress of the job. However, knowing that the city and the Madison Fire Department staff have your back makes it much easier to perform at your best every day." Firefighter Lyons will be assigned to Station 4 on the A shift. Melanie Peterson will be pinned by her husband Aaron, son Everett, and daughter Eleanor. Peterson wrote, "My dream of working as a firefighter grew out of the need for more first responders during the COVID-19 pandemic. I have always admired the dedication, bravery, and integrity and service-driven mentality of this line of work and want to be part of it. I have loved the work I have done up to this point. I am now excited to be able to use my skills and experiences to help our community in a more broad and tangible way." Firefighter Peterson will be assigned to Station 11 on the C shift. Casey Schmidt will be pinned by his wife Kelsey and his daughter Lainey. Minus Lainey. Schmidt wrote, "Once I graduated and moved to Madison 10 years ago, it has been my goal each time a hiring process has come along. As time passed, I had the opportunity to go on calls in the city with my other job and work alongside Madison Fire, and it only grew my interest. Each call I went on, there was a recurring theme with everyone working together and each individual trained up to the standard that I feel like we should all hold ourselves to." Firefighter Schmidt will be assigned to Station number 8 on the A shift. Kyle Von Ruden will be pinned by his brother Greg. Von Ruden wrote, "What excites me is the prospect of contributing to the public good, being part of a close-knit team of highly skilled, motivated individuals who share the commitment and doing work that I truly enjoy and be proud of, regardless of how much it pays and the types of connections it provides. I believe this is what the Madison Fire Department has to offer. Firefighter Von Ruden will be assigned to Station 12 on the B shift. Sam Wood will be pinned by his wife, Jenna. Wood wrote, "I was inspired to join the Madison Fire Department upon a call to serve. While in a past career as a wealth manager, I decided to take the leap, shift careers, and enter the fire industry in order to pursue a more meaningful career. The MFD is the area's leading department in terms of excellence, and I look forward to becoming a part of this organization." Firefighter Sam Wood will be assigned to Station 3 on the B shift.
Gabe Domerhausen will be pinned by his wife Heather, son Ezra, and daughter Veda. Domerhausen wrote, "I love firefighting. I like the stress of having to think on your toes, the training and the physical work. I was born and raised in Madison. I love the community, and being able to serve as a firefighter here at home would be an honor." Firefighter Domerhausen will be assigned to Station 7 on the A shift. Alex Elvord will be pinned by his wife Heather and daughter Peyton. Elvord wrote, "There is no greater place than Madison, and although being a firefighter is a demanding job, being able to give back to the community that I grew up in, providing education, care, and compassion will be extremely gratifying." Firefighter Elvord will be assigned to Station 5 on the C shift. Mallory Gertz will be pinned by her parents, Jean and Mark. Gertz wrote, "Every single one of the Madison firefighters I've encountered or had the pleasure to work with embodied all the traits and qualities of great firefighters and leaders. They were professional, driven, knowledgeable, and had a lot of passion for this job. I want nothing more than to strive to be a part of an organization that is filled with great people like that." Firefighter Gertz will be assigned to Station 4 on the C shift. Connor Kowalski will be pinned by his parents, Steve and Lori. Kowalski wrote, "I was inspired to join the Madison Fire Department because I always believed that firefighters on the MFD were the best of the best, and I want to be part of that best. The city of Madison is also one of the most beautiful, diverse cities in all of the United States, and it will be an honor to have the privilege of working here and serving the people of Madison every day." Firefighter Kowalski will be assigned to Station 13 on the A shift. Tyler Sheffield will be pinned by his parents, Josh and Katie. Sheffield wrote, "My inspiration to join the Madison Fire Department came from my lifelong passion for serving the community I live in. Since I was young, I have always wanted to be in public service profession in some way. The opportunity to be a firefighter for the City of Madison is truly a dream come true, as it allows me to serve my community and help those in need. Firefighter Sheffield will be assigned to Station 3 on the A shift. Quinn Sporleader will be pinned by his partner, Brianna Robb. Sporleader wrote, "Since relocating to Madison in 2017, joining the City of Madison Fire Department has been my ultimate career goal. After witnessing the exceptional qualities displayed by Madison firefighters, my aspiration to become part of this department was further solidified. The opportunity to be a part of a dedicated team with a mission that aligns with my personal values has motivated me to pursue a career as a firefighter with the City of Madison." Firefighter Sporleader will be assigned to Station 2 on the B shift. Josh Stedman will be pinned by his wife, Callie, and daughters, Greta and Paige. Stedman wrote, "Inspiration to become a Madison firefighter EMT comes from this job itself and how it is conducted. Teams work, train, and serve the community together in a way few other professions can boast. Firefighters and emergency medical professionals are given an opportunity to have tremendous positive impact on the individuals they serve, and that is inspiring." Firefighter Stedman will be assigned to Station 10 on the B shift. Zach Yozamp will be pinned by his father, Jeff. Yozamp wrote, "As we begin our careers, we must realize that it requires a complete and total commitment to the position. We must continually strive to be the best version of ourselves possible. Madison Fire Department provides us with every opportunity to better ourselves and become the firefighter we are striving to be. We must be cognizant of the opportunity presented to us and capitalize on it." Firefighter Yozamp will be assigned to Station 6 on the B shift. We would now like to bring back President Greer to the podium. President Greer will address and swear in the new candidates as probationary firefighters.
Okay. Do you want to stand, please? Raise your right hand and repeat after me. As a Madison firefighter, I promise to be thoughtful, honest, compassionate, and trustworthy when performing the duties of a City of Madison firefighter. As a City of Madison firefighter, I will demonstrate a high level of personal integrity. I promise to be courteous to my coworkers and respect them for who they are. I recognize and accept
I recognize and accept
my role and responsibility
my role and responsibility
in maintaining the outstanding reputation
in maintaining the outstanding reputation
of this great organization.
of this great organization.
I promise to support
I promise to support
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of the United States
of the United States
and of the state of Wisconsin,
and of the state of Wisconsin,
the Charter of the City of Madison,
the Charter of the City of Madison,
and the rules and regulation
and the rules and regulation
of the City of Madison
of the City of Madison
Fire Department.
Fire Department.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you, President Greer. Will Firefighter Wood please come forward to present the class gift to the recruit training staff? Congratulations, Firefighter Wood, and thank you, Class 60, for the gift. Class 60, you have one last assignment. I would like you to come and grab the blue hose. The red hose represents the red recruit t-shirts that they wear during the academy under the supervision of the training staff. The blue hose represents the color of the uniform that they wear as commissioned firefighters. Class 60 has met every expectation and answered every challenge with determination. Uncoupling these two hoses represents the release of the recruits from the training academy. Thank you to everyone for coming today, and please join us for refreshments across the hall and a reception in the Grand Terrace. If anybody would like to come up and take pictures, you're welcome to, and thank you for joining us. We have one last statement to conclude the commencement ceremony for Class 60. Congratulations, Class 60, you're released to the field.